Hi, Jennifer Holmes here, President of MIS Solutions. And last month, I attended an industry conference where we got to hear and focus on innovation. We had Steve Miller, known as the Idea Guy. He's also referred to as Kelly's dad. That's his own proclaimed title, which is an interesting story all in itself. But anyway, he was brought in as an expert on innovation, and there were a couple of cool things there. Number one, he shared that innovation is something that's messy, but it's really required. You've got to stay ahead of your competition so that you don't become commoditized. And lastly, he said this interesting thing. He said if you want to innovate in your business, you might not want to just ask your customers because they don't really know. I mean, they might want an improved experience, but an interesting thought, he quoted Henry Ford, and he said, look, this is what Henry Ford said back in the day. He said, if I would have asked customers what they wanted, he said they would have said faster horses. Well, obviously, he didn't make faster horses. You know, he invented the automobile. So you want to figure out ways to innovate in your business. And Steve shared a concept called stealing genius, which is pretty cool, which I'm going to explain. Basically, what we have a tendency to do as busy entrepreneurs and executives is we get all absorbed in our own industry. We read our trade journals, we go to conferences, we attend webinars, and those sorts of things. But what Steve suggests is that you steal genius from other industries. And the way that you do that is you check out journals and seminars and events for other industries. For example, maybe you're not in the cosmetics or horse racing industry. So you could get those magazines, those trade journals, and read through them and see how they message for their marketing, how they package, how they price, all those sorts of things to spark ideas. Or if they have a great idea, maybe you can take that concept and steal genius and apply it and innovate in your business. So just an idea for you. Now, he also on his website, which is twohatmarketing.com, TWO marketing.com, he has a new ebook here called The 11 Old Rules of Business That Still Matter. This isn't specifically on innovation, but I downloaded this and it was great. It's going to be required reading here for MIS because it really has some short stories to talk about servicing your customer and how to just really take care of them. And it, like the name implies, it's 11 old rules of business that still matter. So I think it's important as we do innovate in our businesses that we make sure we are bringing the whole team along. So that's a great resource for you. Again, twohatmarketing.com. If you have further questions about marketing or innovation or obviously computers, network planning, that sort of thing, innovate your network, we would love to be a resource. Don't stress, call MIS. Thank you.